Hey friends, it's Hope, and today I am here to do a super quick Friday Reads video for you guys. If you aren't familiar with Friday Reads is just a short video pretty much summing up what I am planning on reading this weekend. I am currently reading 3 books, and the first one I'm going to show you is a book that's on my Overdrive app. So I've been reading it on my phone, and that is Sweet Thing, and it's by Renee Carlino. And if you guys can't see this picture, I will insert one up here. But this book is a new adult contemporary romance, and I just got done reading Renee Carlino's book Swear on This Life, and I really loved it. It was one of those books where I read it in 24 hours and it kind of got me out of that reading slump, so I thought, hey, why not pick up another book by her? I saw it was available on my Overdrive app, so naturally I got it. This book follows Mia, who is an Ivy League graduate. She is really skilled when it comes to music, but she's trying to decide what she's going to do with her life. Is she going to pursue her music career, or is she going to take over her father's cafe? He did die at the beginning of the book. I actually think that he had been dead for maybe a month or so, so that's not a spoiler like you find out chapter 1. But she's flying to New York to kind of take care of his estate and try to figure out what she's going to do with her life. Of course, on her flight over there, she meets this really cute and charming boy named Will, who is also a musician, and I believe that their lives are going to cross paths more than once. Like any new adult contemporary romance, I'm sure they are going to fall in love, but things are going to be a little bit more complicated than what they normally would appear. So yeah, I'm excited to continue on reading this book. I'm literally like on chapter 3 at the moment, so I have a long ways to go. But if this book is anything like the 2 other books that I read by Renee Carlino, I think that I will be enjoying it a lot. The next book that I've actually started as well, and I think I'm also like on chapter 3 or 4, is The Girl with All the Gifts, and it is by M.R. Carey. This was a recent book to movie adaptation. I have not seen the movie. I've seen the previews, and they freaked the living daylights out of me, so I was kind of hesitant to pick this book up, especially since I mostly read at nighttime. The Goodreads description and the description on the back of the book is super vague, and because I'm at the very beginning of the book, I still really don't know all too much. We do follow a character named Melanie, and she has a really great connection and relationship with her teacher, and her teacher is dropping subtle hints to the reader and kind of to these kids that they're really not kids. I don't even know if they're really humans at this point, but from what I can tell, I'm assuming that this book is really going to follow Melanie in the relationship with her teacher, as they probably are going to try to escape kind of the compound that they're in right now, because it just doesn't seem like a very healthy environment, or an environment that anybody really wants to be in. Right now, Melanie is strapped to a chair. She's bound by her feet and her arms, and I believe even her neck, so she really has no control over her body when she is bound. So it kind of makes me think that Melanie is a really powerful girl, and she just doesn't know it yet. The last book I will be starting this weekend is a book that I'm super excited to read because I'm reading it with 2 of my girlfriends, and typically we influence each other's TBRs because one of us will read a book and gush about it so much at work, and so then naturally we all want to read it after we hear all the great things about the books that we've all been reading. And my friend Cassidy over at Cassidy Von Shea would be so extremely proud and excited to hear that we chose Poison Princess. This is book 1 in the Arcana Chronicles, and I don't know too much about it, but I do know that Cassidy absolutely adores this series. I believe I heard Jordan over at Jordan Journals also talk about this series recently. I do know that it takes place in Louisiana, and I love reading books set in Louisiana. I'm excited to see the setting of this novel. I believe our main character is experiencing some hallucinations, but at the time she does not realize that they're more than just that. They're actually visions of the future. I think that this story kind of plays on tarot cards, and maybe our main character embodies one of those. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from reading little blurbs here and there. One thing I do know though are these people on the cover are absolutely gorgeous, so that's always promising. Me and some of my girlfriends will be buddy reading this together starting on Thursday, so yesterday, and I'm super excited to read this and kind of see what it's all about. Alright friends, well that does it for my Friday Reads video. Please let me know down below if you guys have read any of these books. I I am excited to continue on reading all 3 of them this weekend. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye.